Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Cubbyers 1 replay. Spawn on the north side as the Panzer Elite, we have DumaisTV. It's going for a triple Kettengrad opener. Spawn on the south side as the Panzer Elite, we have Superhuman. Let's see. He's immediately packed up the HQ, not waiting out to get out an officer. He has the intersection selected. Let's switch back and forth between these players because both of them's going for unusual build orders, to say the least. The Kettengrads will grant him some good capping pressure, some aggressive capping pressure, seeing how the Brits do have trouble with, field control, and he may be eyeing to secure this fuel point here. Let's see, he's going to try, I'm guessing a Stuart rush. Excuse me, a Stuart rush. Could be a Cromwell rush? Hopefully. I want to see kangaroos. You don't really see them all too much. You see humbars a little bit too often, or no, staghounds, I mean. But you really don't see kangaroos all too much. I want to see them because they're just not very used. Probably for a good reason, but I like seeing things that are just not used. It always spices up a replay. Makes the game interesting. It's generally one reason why in Cub Heroes 2 I try to play off meta, which does make it hard for my opponent to either really exceeds or really fails, because most of the time my opponents don't know how to fight against it. I pretty much only, and when I did play Cub Heroes 2 quite a bit, I only played 3v3s, and going for as Wehrmacht or Austere, MG into another Pioneer, and wait and hold out for some Panzer Grenadiers, or go straight for, hell, I even go sometimes entire games without even deploying out a single Grenadier nor Panzer Grenadier, because the German infantry doctrine gives you 5-man squads, so 5-man Pioneers of Flamers is pretty effective, and you can get your own clown car. Sometimes I just rush straight for 222s and get like 222 bolts, and make them cheaper, more resilient, and things that, and things that sort is also really effective. Sometimes. All depends on the map and what happens beforehand. If your opponent's not expecting to play against it, it can be pretty hard for them to, fight against it. Doesn't get the decapture of that fuel point. I wonder, this trench is almost fully built, so it's not, that trench was there meant to be fully built, not necessarily to stop him from being bullied around.
The build is complete, sir.
2 Panzer Grenadiers are out in the field. You do got the Camp Grufa company. Let's see. I always get those HQs. Oh, wait. Go straight for the Panzer Jaeger command, so he's going straight for 222s. Pretty standard and pretty boring. Not necessarily it's bad, it's just boring. And that's, the trench is actually fully built. He's actually fully building these. And there's no music. Let's switch over to the other player. Scope rifles making their advance. He will decapture this fuel point. Yeah, somebody did a good number. It's you guys are doing a good number. A very, very good number. So he does lose a Kettengrad, which will reduce his capping pressure, and capping pressure is very important for the Brits, I would say. He also has deployed these
ready for battle orders.
Put infantry sections inside that trench.
Right, cover that point. Crews listening, sir.
Bren carrier has been deployed on out. I wonder, how stupid of an idea would this be? An MG bunker for the Brits only costs manpower and a bit of population. If he's going to spend this much time putting an intersection in there, it may be worth it just to have him build a MG emplacement here, just to deny it. Like, put one right here. That should be enough build room and angle it so it covers quite a bit of area, right about this wide. If he's going to put an intersection there, which costs like, what, 450, and MG bunkers, what, 280? It'd probably be best to just deploy an MG bunker there to make your intersection
Not my
mobile.
best work, but I've always been a perfectionist.
I suppose like the US saying, oh, that's good enough for army work. Oh, SDG squad. We do have 222 out on the field. Kaliningrad to decapture this munitions point. And we got the field support truck now out in the field. We may need to see some Brens in order to help engage against the 222. They have higher armor penetration.
Ammo point.
Going straight for this neutral point there of this Kaliningrad. I'm always surprised how much Kaliningrad can just blend in terrain. Because look at that. If you're just grazing over it with your eyes, it really does blend in. Oh, got stealth Kaliningrads, which means he's gone for Fallschirmjägers. So Fallschirmjägers versus what? Or Luftwaffe ground forces, I should say. Speaking of Luftwaffe ground forces, here's some Luftwaffe ground forces. Will we actually see a Flak Irving? I don't know why.
Supply lines.
You don't really see early Luftwaffe ground forces. I'm actually hoping we'll see a Flak Irving placed down near the central VP. I don't know why, but that just screams like a partially good idea. Probably, if it's coming from me, it's probably a horrendous idea.
We're losing a munitions sector.
I mean, you could perhaps deploy one right here. I'm probably asking a little bit too much. Or maybe... Oh, they do have a good repair rate. Or maybe he captured this point and put a Flak Irving on this sector here to help siege his command
Enemy
point.
vehicle has been knocked out.
Oh, a vehicle's been knocked out.
Bren ready for orders.
I see a Bren gun there. Maybe it was a scuttled trench. Wait, no, he has he has the field support truck, which is locked down this fuel point. These guys are quite wounded. Looks like he's getting out some sappers for Piet. Incendiary grenade was thrown. Does do a full retreat there. He may lose the lieutenant. No, he's actually focused down the intersection. This one did sink a bit of friendly fire damage.
Front lines are under attack. We're losing a sector.
Piet's on the build queue.
Germans are trying to overrun one of our strategic locations.
Upgrades complete. Ready to move on.
Piets have been built. Now it's trying. Ooh, that's a very low health squad. Base MG getting some hits there onto that 222. No triage centers and no healing.
Section, look sharp.
Stay on the hills. We'll get through this.
Go ahead.
He's going to get this point recaptured there because there's a lot of mobility debuffs thanks to that.
We're ready to roll out.
Could potentially upgrade. No, he doesn't have enough munitions. He needs more munitions. He's gotten 2 fuel points locked down. Oh, and I see a captain. Now my original prediction of going for an early Stuart's probably correct. Yep. Stuart's being deployed on out. He also has a sizable fuel reserve. He could go out for a second Stuart as well.
All right, ready to receive.
Once he gets out a Stuart, maybe deploy out a second Stuart, he may want to redeploy his HQs in order to get some munitions income. Or at least one of them to this one here. PH charging on forward. Does roll a miss there.
Ready for your orders.
Does spot the Captain Grad.
NCOs reporting they have destroyed a German target.
This showed that unarmed utility vehicle, who's boss. Patrick is advancing.
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
Second sapper's being deployed and out. Retreats back to the Patrick squad since he already fired off a shot. He was likely to get canistered around, or he probably believed he was going to get canistered around.
Waiting for orders.
You never know what
Good hits there.
Meter doesn't have a clue, does he? I've never been in a left-hand drive.
Left-hand drive. But no, the Bren is not a left-hand drive. It's a right-hand drive.
Union Jack, sir.
The Stewart. The Stewart may be a left-hand drive. Yes, it is. Because I think that's the driver's side while the MG's on the other person's side.
Where's that bloody coming from?
That's got a good pan strike hit there. Very nice. Oh, he must be getting out that second sapper for the overhealing. Or eventually get the overhealing. Ooh, multiple hits there on the Bren carrier.
Union Jack never looked so good.
Universal carrier's trying to fall him back. Dodging some rockets. Well, technically, they're not exactly rockets. They're more recoil rifles, but still. No repair upgrade on the Sapper squad just yet. No second Piet either. Oh, they're really stacked up right there. Patrick does connect. This 2-2 is now making their advance. Scope rifle squad, and this Tommy is inside the trench, so it's a great hard point there. Light ATF truck has been deployed on now, and not going for the Stewards, going straight for the armored command truck. Let's see what assets you will deploy out from it. Fully immobilized there due to a crit shot from the half track. He may lose the Steward. Pantrack is behind the structure there, and the STG squad is falling back as well. Pantrack does hop inside the building and gets the kill there. Tommy's does fall back. Second Piet squad has deployed. Let's get in. Let's see, he's deployed on the munitions truck.
Bloody hell, they zeroed in on us!
The captain's severely wounded. We'll need to fall him back. And does get fully wiped there. No triage center just yet. He does have both 2 fuel points still locked down, so he's eyeing for lots of fuel.
Go ahead, sir!
We're ready. Get us to the fight.
Ready to roll?
And we do got the stag hounds coming out, nice and boring.
Taking fire! Bloody hell, this is bloody hell! That piece of four-wheel shite I had back home. Good shite. We're gonna get us all killed. This doesn't look good! Return fire!
We do got an incendiary grenade thrown into that trench, very nice. He may just scuttle it, though he's actually going to stick around a bit long, braving the fire, or like braving the
NCO's
flames.
reporting they have destroyed a German target.
And there goes that Panzertruck squad. Pretty sure that was a Panzertruck, not STG squad. Nope, it was an STG squad right there. Those Piets are being uncannily accurate against the infantry.
We've got a Jerry vehicle here. Return fire! Tip-top.
Staghound has his 50 cal deployed and gains some good hits there on the infantry. Maybe it's the Staghound that's getting some of those hits. No, just one kill.
What'll it be?
One kill there. Can't tell how many kills that Piet squad got. That was another good hit there. He's just getting lucky with those Piet shots.
We're listening.
Still no triage center, so he's maintaining good munitions, but will be taking a lot of manpower bleed. And no casualty recovery. Maybe a good idea.
Ready for battle orders, chaps. Fire her up.
It may be a good idea to push this guy forward. He's pulling out Firefly, something to hard counter these light vehicles. Very nice.
How does it feel? All grown up.
Bloody hell! They zeroed in on us!
Oh, PS2 fire misses the light ATF track.
Wrong! Stand fast, lad! Cover off on the flank! He's right there! He's right there! Get him!
Ooh, got some good hits there on that
Fire over!
Piet squad.
We'll shite to head back home.
Go ahead.
Capture complete.
Slit trench being deployed.
All set. Point captured.
And we do have a fresh pair of Panthers now being deployed now. He does, of course, have 2 squads of Piets, 1 Firefly. Ooh, and fully wiped there. So now there's going to be 1 squad of Piets.
It's good to go.
They do have the ambush mode on
What the hell? They zeroed in on us!
and do outright miss. A lot of good of an ambush that was.
Here, enjoying our cover. Aye.
It's not really much an ambush if you guys don't miss all their shots, is it? Does get a nice crush there, and we force him at scope rifle back. Both of these are vet 1 accuracy, and there's another efficiency available, so he's going for highly lethal 2-2s, which is going to be very effective versus the fact that he still has no triage center,
Ready to give them
or
their business.
casualty clearing station, I should call it. Second Firefly has been deployed.
You off your fucking head!
Fireflies are going to make their advance. Luftwaffe ground forces eyeing for some repairs.
Bloody hell!
Does throw an incendiary grenade there on top of that split trench. He does not scuttle the trench. He actually still in the fire, sustaining a lot of damage there. He does scuttle the trench there. Trying to blitz on the way. Does go down with that
German
2-2.
forces are trying to overrun one of our. The German vehicle was knocked out in that last skirmish.
And that was the Vet 2-1 as well.
My legs!
Panthers trying to push towards this field support HQ.
We're not going anywhere.
Engine destroyed. Nice crit shot there. Panthers go and light TF trucks going to finish it off, no problem. Good hit.
Where's that bloody coming from?
Yes, sir.
Multiple good hits there onto that Panther.
Losing power.
And does get an engine crit there, destroying the engine entirely. We do got the Panther now advancing. This 2-2 is going to be cleaned on up by this Firefly at the current rate. This Firefly is just severely wounded. Does get damaged engine right there. Could go down. Panther cleaning multiple hits there. Sappers, Bren Carrier, all trying to save this Firefly. It's under repair, but
Engagement
does
with
go
Jerry claimed
lose
one
it
of
in
our
combat.
tanks.
Listen up.
Man down!
And does get the does not get a kill shot there on that 2-2. Main gun destroyed instead.
Get ready,
Bren Carrier is about ready to go down. Does go down. Looks like the Brit has not selected Doctrine just yet. He knows he's fighting against a lot of Panthers.
Find that Panzerschreck
He
team.
knows he's against Luftwaffe ground forces with that.
The German target has been destroyed.
Armor taking effective
Well,
fire.
he got a crush there by them running into his treads.
We've
And they also dropped a Panzerschreck there, which could be quite deadly. The lieutenant may be trying to pick it up. Luftwaffe ground force is trying to pick it up as well. The Bren gunner does pick it up instead, and that's a powerful weapon to be dropped and given. It does go ahead and clutch in the vehicle. The Panzerschreck, it does not have an angle though. Fully out of control there. He may lose a Panther to this Panzerschreck.
We've lost a tank.
Taking heat from armor.
Not fully repaired right there. He may does get some damage there. Does drop a Bren. Fresh Firefly could make his advance. Lots of wounded vehicles here. Fine, going for a triage center.
Sapper group ready.
But I believe he needs to deploy out 17 pounder. 17 pounder right here would probably be quite nice.
Section ready.
Getting a scope rifle squad, so he's going to deploy out 2 scope rifles.
Section in AO.
Hell!
Build complete.
Changing mags. We're on the attack. Cooking. Taking fire. Bloody hell! Recon section in.
I'm not exactly sure what doctrine I will go for the Brits. I think the Royal Engineers could give him some better 17 pounders, and he may want to deploy out 17 pounders.
An ammo storage facility is being
It'll force his opponent
overrun.
to build up some mortar half tracks, even if you go for a regular placement. Commandos, he doesn't really. He's geared to not go for commandos. Probably best not to go for commandos, though the off-map artillery barrages would be half bad. Royal artillery, in my opinion, just way overused. But he doesn't have. He still has his lieutenant alive, so he can use it for calling in some off-map artillery as well. Here comes a 17 pounder. Yeah, I'm not sure what doctrine would be best for him at the moment.
Don't let him take it back, lads!
A Churchill AVRE wouldn't necessarily be half bad either. He can use his munitions to start just putting some big holes against infantry. Skip the Firefly. He could go for a hull down Firefly. I think Royal Artillery, or no, Royal Engineers may be his best option, but it's probably very debatable at this point. Yeah, though close range engagements, he does not need supercharged rounds.
We have a secured sector under
He could
attack.
use creep barrages, but he's not exactly facing against static targets. Panzerschreck eyeing to engage the field support truck.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Scope rifles and Bren's coming to advance. He may want to keep the Bren gunner over here
17 pounder ready.
and deploy 2
German
designated
forces
marksmen,
are
but
trying
looks
to
like we'll
overrun
lose
one
a
of our
field support
sectors.
truck.
Our field support command truck has been destroyed.
It's,
the ammo depot.
as long as he doesn't lose a sapper, it's a minor loss. Even then, second squad sappers would be good for repairs. Two is coming to respond. There is still this drop
We are
Bren.
losing a sector. I say again, we are losing a sector.
He'd be able to rig that thing so we wouldn't have to walk no more.
The initiative is ours. Victory countdown started.
Yep, I don't see the boards
17
for
pounder ready.
the Royal Engineers.
COs have what they need to call in artillery.
Alright, looks like it is Royal Artillery. How boring. Oh, flak 88s. Yeah, maybe a good idea he went for artillery. Now thinking about it, I forgot about the flak 88s. That, I believe, is a direct hit there on the 17-pounder. He will need to deploy out a 25-pounder to barrage it. Somebody just got called in right there. Oh, butterfly bombs. And there goes that 17-pounder. And here comes Officer Artillery as well. As Vet 1 and Veteran C, and that Officer Artillery is getting some great hits on the tanks as well. That Panther may actually go down.
Our boys have cleared an 88 site.
Under fire from armor!
Fireflies need to push on forward and perhaps destroy that flak 88. These Panthers are quite wounded. And there goes, starting to seize that 88. We do have a Kettengrad here, but it's not currently camouflaged. That is a severely wounded Panther. Could potentially go down. A couple more direct hits.
Section KIA.
Ooh. A couple more hits there on the flak 88. He's down to one scope rifle squad. Casualty clearing stations running on forward for some casualties. 2 of them will be picked up. Nope, that one expired. So as a Sapphire, he still has healing. He should have enough to bring in a at least enough command points to select a priest. Though it costs us what, 625 manpower.
Jerry's firing. Firefly ready.
Firefly sustained huge amounts of fire.
Ready to serve.
Gets fully immobilized in the full health one as well. And that one goes fully out of control now.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward engagement with Jerry claimed one of our tanks. Supply lines threatened. Jerry's attempting to secure one of our sectors.
Oh, well, it looks like the Panzer Elite player may have the skin in the bag. Losing that Firefly is a big loss.
Go ahead, sir.
Another Firefly being deployed on out. No fresh flak 88 just yet.
Germans have penetrated the lines. They are trying to take a sector.
What now?
Our kit's been upgraded, sir.
Fresh set of Piats.
Germans are attacking our supply
Ready
lines.
to roll.
I think there's a carcass going down.
We've got no anti-armor weapon!
We are losing
First
an ammo
squad of
port.
sappers as well. Each section with the support of this lieutenant pushing the way forward does get another level of veterancy on that lieutenant. Lieutenant almost goes down. Could still get wiped out by this squad here. Another medic pushing his way forward, trying to get some of these casualties. There's 2 right here. The other medic is not going to pick up that other one just yet.
Active fire!
If you ask me, you're a real nutter.
Bloody hell! Cut them down before they damage us. In contact. Make it fast.
Does see a nice rear armor hit there.
Jerry doesn't know his arse from his heel.
Second casualty will be reclaimed. He will need 3 more in order to get a fresh squad.
Ready to move.
Sir, Sapper's good to go. Taking effective fire! We're good to go, sir!
Good hit there.
£17 ready.
That's a 70-pounder, not a 25-pounder.
Taking fire by point blank!
Almost ready.
short engineer, crit shot coming out from the light
Down to
anti-app
300
trap,
points.
and the Panther will likely rip apart this Firefly, fully immobilized
We've lost
now.
a tank.
And there goes the Panther. 25-pounder needs to rotate Scud over, but maybe already too late. Also, artillery now raining on in.
have a secured
Hamstrat
sector
gains
under
good
attack.
hits there onto the 17-pounder, and needs to get these Peats firing on the Panther rather than repairing. Other Panthers push forward, taking out the other Firefly, and this likely is game. 17-pounder does go down, just down to Peats for a tank defense. The Vet 3 Panther is severely wounded, is trying to fall back now.
Get out of here, mate!
German forces are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
That's it, lad! Fucking stick it! Say the word!
And looks like that Burt has backed out of the
We
game.
have a secured sector under attack.
Let's just go and fast forward since the game is over. Yeah, overall great gameplay by the Panzer League player. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.